Are we live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, it's Aaron, the Metal Theologian. So it's been a while since we've done a cooking video. It's funny, I'm like using both my hands now, but because the framing's right. But we're making Luther burgers. So we should have all the ingredients here, really. We've got our onions, because it has to have onions on it. And the bacon. I got the extra thick bacon. Check this shit out. Look how thick those guys are. So the recipe I have calls for 5 pieces of bacon per. I think we're going to make it 2 per because these are so huge. And then here's our burger patties, which I just bought pre-made because I'm a lazy ass. And then some American cheese. Yeah, look at that. So those are about half a pound each. Also, full pound burgers seemed a little excessive. And then here are the buns, man. And these are real Krispy Kremes. If you live in the north, you've never had Krispy Kremes, you don't know what you're missing. I gotta tell you, I've had lots of donuts in my life, but these things really aren't overhyped. So let's start these bad boys up. I'm gonna fucking start the bacon. Just gotta fry the bacon, of course. Get a little crispiness going, but also we gotta have something to fry the onions in. Looks like I can fit more of these in here than I expected to be able to. That's a good thing. I don't know, you think I should try and get them all in there at once?
I don't think it's going to work.
I don't think it's going to work either. What the hell? Yeah, this totally isn't gonna work. Damn it. Little piece of pepper on there for the other one. Yeah, we're listening to a Vinesauce stream, by the way, too. So that's what the noise in the background is. Normally, the first thing you do when you're making a video is, or when you're making food, is you put on a record, but not today. So, I'm just gonna do this the stupid way. I'm just gonna throw it all in here and crowd it, and we'll just deal. It's going to shrink up some anyway, so. Look at that, it's so dumb. Whatever. Alright. Wash my hands here before I cut up the onion. God damn, those burgers look good, don't they? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Spencer's in from school, actually. We're trying to, we tried to make a video a few days ago. No, actually it was a couple weeks ago, wasn't it? It was kind of a fiasco, so. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't even know what to talk about. I'm all distracted between the Luther burgers. They should be awesome, though. Well, we've been talking about making these for, what, a couple months? When did we start talking about making these?
Seriously? Maybe a year ago?
No. Hasn't been a year. You started talking about seriously before you went to school, right?
I said it'd be funny to do before I left for school, yeah. I mean, first time I watched that episode of The Boondocks was years ago. So then I proposed that we do it before I leave. And then I got serious about proposing that about a month or two before I left.
Yeah, we kind of never got around to it.
And then we talked about it over Thanksgiving. And we're doing it now.
Yeah, we're finally doing it now. But you know something? Now is the time. It's like what John Cena says, right? Time is now. All right. Got these onions, these sweet onions. Usually get the sweet onions here in the south because they're sort of the local onions, but I got these instead. I figured they'd be sweet enough. You know, it's funny, I didn't really realize this until we got home, but I got an onion for each of us. Given the culture you guys are going to have the onion. But I have a feeling it's not going to be too much.
I think an onion per person might be a bit much.
Once they're all like shrunk down and caramelized. I think you're gonna be surprised at how little onion it is. And it's gonna like make you reassess your whole relationship with the onion.
I think you're going to have a rude awakening.
You think so? How rude is it gonna be?
I don't know. I guess I'm flying out in 3 days, so I won't be here for all of the bad breath.
Well, it's not gonna be bad breath because we're gonna like.
That's true.
People with like good knife skills are gonna be watching this and going, "Oh shit!" But you know something? You do what you can. Here's what I'm gonna do for this last piece. I'm gonna cut it in half. I'm all improvising because I never like really learned good knife skills, but whatever. I kind of like the whole slices though. What do you think? You probably don't care at all, do you?
I think the whole slices are good.
Okay.
I think like 2 of those per person is good.
Yeah, if they were raw, you'd be right.
They might not stay together when they're cooked.
They're totally not going to stay together. So I don't think it's going to matter, but it's going to be nice and ringy anyway. Like if you take one, you mess with it. Shit. This is too big though. There we go. I don't know why. You know something? I'm usually not this bad. It's the fucking camera. I'm all like nervous. Oh shit, people are gonna pass judgment on my knife skills and my pan crowding for the fucking bacon. As if I actually gave a crap. I mean, I really don't. Legit. So. Normally I'd put those burgers off to the side too, but oh whatever, I'm just talking about shit like this. So, how are you doing? I'm fine. Yeah, I feel like I should be talking about music. I haven't been listening to like metal lately though. I've been listening to like those fucking like 90s like alternative shit, which is weird because I was never really into it in the day, but like I started listening to Spacemen 3 a lot. And I don't know, man. I just got interested in checking out some shit that was similar to that. So, yeah, one thing sort of led to another. This is kind of a lot of onion, but it's less than you think. You know what's funny is last time I made one of these cooking videos, Eric Weinbender wasn't subscribed to me yet. He's actually like a chef. Maybe next time I go to Greenville, he can teach me how to use a knife properly. Alright. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Alright, man. So tell us a story about school. Unless you really don't want to. I don't want to make you embarrassed or anything.
I'll try to come up with one.
Yeah, Spencer's going to Alaska. I don't know if I already talked about that in the video or not, but
yeah, I guess that's the main thing.
Yeah, I totally should have overcrowded the pan, but it'll be fine. All right. We're back.
Yep.
All right. So we're back. I took some of those bacons out because that was really bullshit. They weren't gonna ever finish on the sides. So just doing them in 2 batches, and these guys are thick. Would you like them a little bit chewy in this house? So I'm not gonna quite crisp them up as much as you might. But look at these bad boys, man. God damn. That was like the least done, so I'm gonna take that one out last. This guy. Look at that. Let's see all that fucking brown shit at the bottom? We're gonna pick that up with the onion. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check this out. Alright. Sometimes I use straight to entertain myself. Like, I'm a crazy person. Alright, so there we go. Put this on top. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Come on. There we go. Excuse me. Now what we're gonna do is, this is kind of how I deal with the grease. You probably have your own method, but and I just be laughing at myself. Just keep a little bit of that in there, but I basically put it in a coffee can. And then put that in the freezer. Is it all like freaking out? I hope it doesn't eat through the thing. That would suck. Anyway, we're gonna fry the onions in that grease. In that wonderful grease. Oh yeah, you hear that? And all that brown goodness, we're gonna pick all that up. Awesome. All right. Yeah, look at that up. See all that flavor on the bottom of the pan? The onions are going to pick that shit up. The onions were a good idea. We were on the fence about the onions. Because, you know, we all like onions, but they're kind of a pain in the ass. I usually don't bother when I'm making burgers, but look at that. Yeah, I think we're going to caramelize these guys. Oh, yeah. All right. You think of a story yet?
No, I haven't.
That's okay. We're sort of watching the stream here, so it's like one of those year-end ones, so we're a little bit distracted. But the fact is, the Luther burgers are themselves pretty fucking distracting, so. Hey, if anyone knows if there's actually any connection to Luther Vandross, I'd kind of like to know. I've never really had a very high opinion of Luther Vandross, so. It's kind of never seemed cool enough for something like this to me, but you never know. This is more like a Barry White burger. Now, him, I could see doing this, you know? Or Elvis.
I was about to say.
I bet Elvis would have eaten the shit out of these. Probably did. Oh, man, look at that. All right, well, as soon as he's softened, I'll start moving him around a little bit more to get some of that brown off the bottom. And hopefully the pan will be nice and clean by the time we put in the burgers. We good? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're back. So you can see the onions. It picked up a lot of that bacony goodness. And they're nice and brown and sweet. And I'm actually going to just stick these in here until we're ready to use them. Because up next are the fucking burgers. Oh shit, come on, get in there, you fucker. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Man, this actually is more onion than I thought.
Is it now?
Well, you know. I didn't say it was too much onion. I didn't really think about it until we were leaving the store that it was kind of a lot of fucking onion. When we were checking out, I was like, you know, do we really need 3 onions for 3 people? Here's the thing, Mom, you'll probably just eat these during the day tomorrow. What's funny, so. Alright, so there we go. So let me grab the other things. Oh, fuck. I should probably actually clean this a little bit. Alright, here we go. We're good. Oh, fucking startled me. Alright, here we go. This is like the big part. Come on, well, let's just do it 2 at a time. Alright, look at that. Here we go. Should really separate these very well. Hope I can fit all 4 of these in here at once. Yeah, they'll fit. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright. Oh yeah. Just a little bit. I'm gonna wash my hands. Put a little salt on those bad boys just on principle. It's funny, just like watching the thing. Yeah, I've been trying to make these like kind of medium rare. But not too rare. That tends to be the problem. I tend to like undercook them. You know, I like them like kind of the rare side. Like when you bust one open and it's just fucking raw. That's kind of not the same thing, so it should be centered properly. It shouldn't matter because it has one of those discs, one of those aluminum ones, but it kind of does. So. Yeah, here we go. Just let me throw it on there. It's a lot of meat, so I'm not sure too worried about oversalting. There we go. Plus some will come off when I flip. Where's the pepper? If I were a real chef, I'd be using fresh ground pepper, but I'm not, so here we go. Alright, we're going to give these a couple minutes. And flip them over. It's funny, this one is a lot thicker than the other ones. It's going to have ramifications. You know, I watched some other video of this, so I was like trying to look around, see if there's certain ways of doing this. And I saw one where they're going like mash, mash, mash. It was like hurting me to watch it, you know what I mean? Like mash, fucking mashing down the burgers. Like fucking don't do that, man. You want that goodness in there, you know? It was kind of bumming me out. Although I keep wanting to fuck with it, so I'm going to put this thing down. Not going to fuck with it for at least 2 minutes. So we're going to talk about for 2 minutes. Yeah, I actually don't even know how long I should probably cook these for. About a ½ pound each, so... Okay, I'll just figure it out. It's not like I'm concerned about it. Yeah, so what else is new? Trying to think. Rearranged the records a little bit, but that's not interesting. Yeah, it's weird that I've been listening to Spaceman 3 so much. Been really into that shit though, you know, like that fucking spacey shit. I didn't appreciate it at the time at all, of course, but well, the Spaceman I kind of did, but like, oh, who else? I don't even remember now. There are a couple other things over there. I busted out, I busted out my copy of Goat by the Jesus Lizard, which someone taught me into buying like before we moved to this house, so probably like 6 years ago, something like that. So at the record store here, who doesn't even work there anymore. This dude Ray, and I was like, you know, this is good, but it's not really my thing. So I just sort of filed it away and forgot about it. Well, now I busted it out, and I just love it, you know? Like, sometimes it takes a while for you to really appreciate it, you know? I suppose it took me a long time since the 90s or whatever, but, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Yeah, it is weird though to be sort of listening to my generation's music in a way. You know, not that, I mean, metal is too, right? But, you know, all that boomer shit that I listen to, that 70s stuff and that's kind of another story, so. This is the shit where, people my age and people a little bit younger than me were into it too. And like the bands were closer to my own age. You know, the metal bands tend to be a little bit older than me. So. Yeah, go figure on that shit. Oh, it's pretty promising. I'll just trim them again if need be. It's weird seeing all that little cheese and shit in there, but I figure we're putting bacon and cheese on top. If there's a little extra bacon and cheese inside the burger, that's okay. So they actually had at the store, they also had jalapeno ones. I thought that would probably be really good, but it wasn't just jalapeno. It was like jalapeno and Monterey Jack, I want to say. That one I'm going to leave because it's kind of the thickest. There we go. Yeah, it's not brown enough yet. We'll flip them again in a minute. For a few minutes. Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry now. Well, we kind of put this off because no one was really hungry yet, but now that it's happening. Oh yeah. Put this over here with the bacon. Oh yeah, we gotta put the cheese on too. This is so silly. This is when I do like warm up the cheese. And I'm using the shitty American shit because it melts the best. So that's a strategy. You know, I appreciate a good cheese, but like when I want it to melt on my burger, there's nothing better than that. Like a blue cheeseburger, like blue cheese and burger are really good together, but it never melts. It just like sits on top and sort of crumbles off when you're eating it. It's a pain in the ass to actually try and make. So I was gonna say that someone should invent like a melty one, but someone did. Like there was at the store one time they had a sample of like some kind of like blue cheese that was done in like a slice that you could put on a burger. I think it's a great idea, but I wonder what the French would think about that. I can tell it's been a slow week, not a lot of stories or anything like that. Just a bunch of bullshit. So yeah, I already talked about going up to DC and going to Greeno's Honey Hole. That was kind of fun, checking out his like little hidden record store. It's a little bit lower than it needs to be. I think these three are getting close. Just this fourth one here isn't. This the thick one, the thick boy. Yeah, look at that. That guy still has a ways to go. It's fucking raw in the middle. I don't know. Should I use a meat thermometer?
It's an easy way.
It is an easy way. It's also kind of lame. Actually, these totally aren't ready yet anyway, so. Yeah, let's just give it another minute. Let them brown up a little bit. Alright, here we go. These are coming right along, so we're putting on our cheese. So it melts on these bad boys. They're still going to be pretty rare. They're not going to be super rare, but they're going to be pretty rare. I don't know if we really need 2 pieces of cheese on each of these. What do you think?
We really don't.
You want to just call it 1?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Vandross.
Well, here's the thing. If it were a full pound burger, it'd be different. Maybe we should put 2 pieces on.
We should probably say the 1.
You think we should stick with 1? Alright, fuck it. Put those bad boys away though. Yeah, can you scoot actually? I want to get my oversized lid. So this lid actually went to a pan that I don't have anymore and haven't had for a long time, but in circumstances like this, it's still really useful. Alright. So I'm going to plate up all 4 of these. But I only complete the 2 so we can try them. Let's give that another minute. It's going to be so good. I'm really fucking ready to eat now. Oh yeah. What do you think? Should I give him another minute? Yeah, I'm just being fucking impatient. So I was asking Spencer about telling stories. He said he can't tell any stories because all his good stories are incriminating. Which I think is kind of hilarious. It's not like criminal, it's like code violations and shit like that. But you know. I just want to be like clear about like the level of, you know, criminality we're talking here. It's not like, you know, it's not like if you go to school you're going to find people buried in ditches and shit like that. So, I mean, you might, but it's not Spencer's fault. I assume. I have no reason to believe otherwise.
Not till second semester.
Yeah. Starting to warm up a little bit. I'm kind of the worst. So. Yeah, I think that's good. It's going to keep melting. Do you think I'm being impatient? Or do you think it's good?
I think you're totally being impatient.
Okay.
I also don't really think it matters.
I don't think it matters at all. That's part of why I'm being impatient. See, this is how it is. I can't believe we're doing this shit. Yeah, so you've got the donuts ready to go. There are a couple ways of doing this too. I saw that some people like cut the donut in half and like fry it in the bacon grease a little bit to crisp it up. But these things are so small. And they're so light. I mean, the thing about Krispy Kremes is they're like super light and they like melt in your mouth. And I just don't see how there'd be anything left if you cut it in half. We could probably do it with the bread knife, but I don't know that. I think we'd just end up eating. I think it'd end up being like eating just a burger with your bare hands. You know. I think it's probably going to be like that anyway. So.
Yeah, you could probably pull it off with a Dunkin' Donut. But then it wouldn't be a Luther burger.
That's right. Wouldn't be a true Luther burger anyway, because it's got to be Krispy Kremes.
Mm-hmm.
Watch, someone's going to chime in and tell me about some sort of condiment or something like that I missed, and we're going to have to redo it. I don't think it needs any condiments. I'd not put any ketchup on a fucking Krispy Kreme, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. And mayonnaise just seems even more obscene. Look at fucking mayonnaise on a donut. I like mayonnaise with French fries too. I'm like pro mayonnaise, but I'm actually kind of tempted to do it now just because it would be so fucked up.
No.
But I'm tempted to do it the same way, like if you see a hole in the ground, you're tempted to like stick your finger in it to find out if it's a gopher hole or a snake hole. All right, now we're good. I'm not gonna wait any longer. Here we go. Oh yeah. Which one do you want? That one?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want the thick boy?
I want one that I can finish.
Alright, there we go. Let's see if I can. Oh shit! I was afraid of that. These are sticking a little more than I would have liked to. Fucking cheese. I'm gonna take the thick boy. That one to mommy. This one looks like a small one, so down to Coltrane. Is that gonna work? Oh, there we go. Look at that. I'm taking the big one. Fuck yeah. Look at that shit. Alright, you got Jape, so we'll fix yours real quick. That's sort of a Jape burger the way it is. Fuck. Oh, Christ. Ah, fuck. Sorry, bro. Oh, yeah, dude. God damn. Alright. So let's do the bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And some onions. How many onions do you want?
That looks good.
Yeah, it looks about good for me too. All right, then we're gonna try these. Then everyone else can eat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my friend. Let me put down the camera and give that a shot. You just leave it running. Fuck it. Oh my God! Look at that! Holy shit! Look at that! Jesus, I don't even know how I'm gonna eat this.
I'll let you try it first, and then I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
Or then I'll set the camera down.
Damn. Holy shit, that is good. That's a good fucking burger. In fact, dude, everything else kind of overshadows the donut a little bit. Look at that. If we had to cut that in half, it would have been impossible. This is awesome. Maybe more trouble than it's worth, really. And I'm gonna finish it with a fork. But this really is a fantastic fucking burger, so.
I'm sure it's
Thanks for watching.
not good.
And Happy New Year.